Hey y'all, good Yule and welcome back to Road Trotting. Today is Vlogmas Day 3 and we are taking up a challenge. Somebody told us that we should see what it's like to go to every Christmas market and try one glass of Gløgg at each one. So that's what we're doing today.
And welcome back to our channel. We're Road Trotting and we're chronicling the lives of us as an American couple living here in Denmark. I'm Mike and I like my wine mulled.
And I'm Derek, I just like to drink. So let's get started. Now, most of our American friends are familiar with what they can find at a German-style Christmas market, gluhwein, but they don't understand exactly what Gløgg is, what we drink here in Scandinavia. So I went right to the source to find out what we're going to drink today.
So they're both Christmas drinks. One's going to be German, which is the Glühwein. It comes in a red and a white version. The white is an apple wine, at least here, so it's kind of like a hot apple cider. The red, in Germany, it's usually a berry mix, but for here it's just kind of like a hot wine. If you do the Gløgg, it's going to be with a lot of spices. It's a mulled wine. It's going to have raisins and almonds in the bottom of the glass. And if you go the truly traditional route, like if you go to some of the old bars, like Vinstu right over there, which is from the 1700s, so older than our country, you can get Gløgg that's 80 years old, but it's going to have a lot of schnapps in it. So ours doesn't have the hard liquor in it already. It's more of the daytime version because we're in a Christmas market and we want it to be friendly. But we can add anything you want and make it tasty for you guys.
Yeah, well, let's do it up the traditional.
You want the traditional?
Way? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, here we are tasting our first Gløgg of the day, and I got to say, Gløgg is kind of like a summer romance. It's something that you go hot and heavy on for a couple weeks, and then it kind of, peters out a little bit, and you move on to the rest of your life.
Yeah, but, you do miss it the next year, and you want it to come back from college to see it again, but, you're fine to part with it by the end of the summer. Yeah, it's a bit like that, just a winter drink.
Skål.
With one Gløgg down, we spent a little time at Kongens Nytorv and then went across the street to NYHAVN to experience their Christmas market and have another glass. NYHAVN is one of the most iconic landmarks in Copenhagen, but it especially shines at Christmas and with a cup of Gløgg. Okay, so now we are in stop 2, having our second glass of Gløgg. We're in the NYHAVN Christmas Market. Now, NYHAVN year-round is a very expensive and touristic place to eat and drink, but a challenge is a challenge, so we came here for our Gløgg so that we can finish and go to every Christmas market in central Copenhagen.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Skål. But we couldn't admire iconic NYHAVN for too long, so we had to move on to our next stop, Højbro, Plads, the iconic Christmas market over by Amager and Christiansborg, located beautifully in the center of the city, for a chance to get our third cup of Gløgg. So now we're at Højbro Plads, which is probably one of the most authentic-ish, I would say, Christmas markets you can find here in Copenhagen. The location is fantastic. You're right here between Amager and Christiansborg here at Højbro. You're amongst where the best shopping streets are here in Copenhagen. And since we're looking for an authentic experience, we have to say, since we're in Denmark, it's not going to be Gluhwein we have, it's going to be Gløgg.
Now, compared to Gluhwein, Gløgg is going to be darker and a bit more spicy, which is probably why we like it a little bit more. But here's the stop number 3.
Skål. You'll see in the other videos that we enjoyed more than just Gløgg here and did some good shopping and had some good food. But we couldn't stay too long. We had another stop to get to, H.C. Andersen's Christmas Market over by the old City Hall. One more place to try some Gløgg.
Okay, so now we are having Gløgg number 4, and we are at the Hans Christian Andersen Market, which is actually in Nytorv, a really cool spot in front of Copenhagen Courthouse, which at the time when Hans Christian Andersen lived in Copenhagen was also the site of City Hall, and where they would pillory people, meaning putting them in stocks for public shaming and humiliation if they did things like get too drunk at a Christmas market and needed to be punished. So I don't know, do you think we would do you think we would meet that criteria now? I'm feeling it a little bit.
I think they're a little more restrictive back then, but it is Denmark. I think we're okay.
Yeah, skål.
Skål.
4 cups of Gløgg down and 1 more to go, and we're gonna finish that 5th glass in our favorite Christmas destination in Copenhagen, Tivoli Garden. Okay, now we are having our 5th and final cup of Gløgg in gorgeous Tivoli Gardens. If you've never been here at Christmas time, then you need to make that a priority, because it is the most festive place we've ever been to at Christmas. And that's not just the Gløgg talking. There's literally over 1,000 lit, decorated Christmas trees. It looks like you're walking into a Hallmark movie. It's just gorgeous. Right?
It's probably our favorite spot. I mean, all through the year, Tivoli's one of our favorite spots in Copenhagen, but at Christmas time, it's just even more magical as the lights just bring you into a magical, magical wonderland.
Yeah, so let's have our last Gløgg.
Yeah, skål.
Skål.
And with that, we want to thank you for joining us on this journey of Gløgg across Copenhagen and this journey of Vlogmas that we're doing. So if this is your first time checking out one of our Christmas Vlogmas videos, make sure you like and subscribe so you can hear every time that we have a new video drop every single day between December 1st and 25th. Also, look for a playlist, so if you want to see the other Vlogmas videos that have come up and see them as they come through, go ahead and look on there and you can see all of them in a row and share the Vlogmas fun with us.
All right, thanks a lot, guys.
Thanks, guys. God jul.
God jul.